Hi, it's Carrie, and I'm back to do another video. Forgive me, I just got home from Barnes & Noble, and I worked late tonight. I worked overtime, so... Oh, that looks awful. Yeah, so I went shopping at Barnes & Noble right after work because my favorite author, not my favorite author, as in number one, but like one of my favorite authors just released book number 12 in her series, so I had to go get it. I did a review of this series, kind of an overview of the series. It's hard to talk about without spoiling anything. I do have a review on my channel of Darynda Jones's Charlie Davidson series, but I'm going to do Barnes & Noble haul. The main reason I went to Barnes & Noble was to get this book in particular, but I did buy other things as well, and I just wanted to make a quick video. So, I got book number 12 in the Darynda Jones Charlie Davidson series. This is The Trouble with Twelfth Grave, and I will probably be starting this tonight, finishing it tomorrow. I mentioned in my overview of the series that I just fly through these. Freaking eat these up like candy. They're freaking awesome. And I love them. It's a book about the Grim Reaper. So the binding, or the cover, what do you even call that? The spine of the book. There's the word. The spine is bright pink. The lettering is pink. Most of it's like a coffee color. Charlie, the main character, loves coffee. So yes, I bought that. That was my main reason for going to Barnes & Noble. It was just released today. In my overview, I couldn't remember if it was released in October or November, but it's because it was released on October 31st, so it's practically November. This was $26.99. Probably the most expensive thing that I bought today. And then I was looking around the clearance books, because they have those right inside the door, and I found this book called A Field's Guide to Fantastical Beasts. It's like a reference book. It's not related to the Harry Potter series, but it caught my eye because it had that in the title. It had the word fantastical in the title. But basically, it's just like an encyclopedia and know-how about different mythical creatures that come up in the Harry Potter series, or supernatural, or grim, or like anything fantastical related. Mummies, water creatures, the Kraken. I mean, it's just very cool. And like a bunch of the pictures are in color, and they each have a little blurb about them, so I'm excited to read this book. It was only $9.98. I thought it was cheaper than that, but whatever, I still love it. And then I bought another sort of coffee table book called Contrary to Popular Belief. This was only $6.98. It says more than 250 false facts revealed. Examples on the cover: that George Washington wasn't the first president. Statue of Liberty was not located in New York. Is not located in New York. Panda bear is not really a bear. And I flipped through it a little bit, and it's little blurbs again. Different things. Different little, hey, you think you know, but you don't actually know kind of things. I enjoy those types of books. I actually have on my shelf over here, this bookshelf. Am I pointing at the right thing? Yes, I am. That one, I actually have a whole bunch of coffee table books with that kind of theme to them. Just quirky, off the wall, fun, quick to read stuff. Because I do like that. And I think that was it for books. I bought 3 books. And then I bought myself 2 desk calendars for next year. Currently on my desk at work, I have one for Big Bang Theory, and I have one for Harry Potter. Now, whoever organized the Harry Potter one for 2017 kept putting pictures and people out of order. Like, because they start out in January with book/movie number 1, and then each month they kind of jump to the next book, next movie, and they kept putting, like, Professor Slughorn pictures in with book number 5, and I'm like, he's not in book number 5. So, there were little mistakes in that, but for the most part, it's still a good calendar. And the ones with Big Bang Theory, I wish they would just do more pictures and quotes instead of, like, questions, trivia questions, because I don't really care about trivia myself. Other than that, so I did buy 2 calendars for 2018, because I enjoy having calendars on my desk and things to look at. They had so many of them at Barnes & Noble. Oh my god. I could have picked from a whole bunch of them. I almost grabbed a different one that was Disney themed, but I've had a Disney one in the past and it looked extremely similar to that. Basically, it's just a screenshot from a Disney movie and then it has a little blurb at the bottom what the movie's about. I have had one before, and so I already have a whole bunch of pictures. I saved all the pages from that previous calendar to use in like art projects, craft projects, whatever, so I still have those pictures. I don't really need any more, so I didn't get that one. I did get Garfield 2018 calendar, and the example they showed on the back, it does have actually panels of the cartoons for each page. So Garfield was always one of my favorites growing up. I do have also over here a shelf full of comics, and I actually have a bunch of Garfield comics, along with Calvin and Hobbes is another one in terms of cartoons comics that I have. Those two are my favorites. The other calendar that I got, because I did get 2 of them, is Text from Dog. And I don't know if you've seen these pop up on Facebook. I have, and I love them because I was a dog owner at one point. We owned a dog in my family for 12 years. And I relate with it so much. I think this is going to be funny. The example they give here, it only has 1 line of text from person to dog or from dog to person. I just farted myself awake. Haha. And I'm probably going to laugh at these all year long. I haven't opened it up to actually take a look at the pages yet, but I'm sure it'll be fine. And the last thing that I found, I wasn't planning on buying, but I found it. I saw it, I love the movie that it's based on, and I just decided to splurge and get it. And funny thing, on the back of it, it says, made in Japan. Oh, you can't even read it. This bottom print right above the bar, it says, made in Japan, 2014, for sale in Japan only. And I looked at multiple items, multiple of these for sale, and they all said the same thing, that they're only for sale in Japan. Just like, no. But this is actually just a deck of cards. And I don't know if this is like a hard plastic cover. It's got this little gold engraving, Studio Ghibli, or Ghibli. I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce it. But this particular deck of cards is based on the movie Spirited Away. And it shows some examples of what the cards look like. It's not just the face cards that have images. This is also like the 6 of spades, the 2 of hearts, like they all have images on them. And I love that movie. I think it's just beautiful. I've watched it a whole bunch of times. I do have a bunch of Hayao Miyazaki movies. Maybe I'll do just a video about those at some point because I do really like them. I think they're all really great. I haven't seen all of them, but the ones that I have, the ones that I have seen, I've loved. So those are the things that I got. As you can see, not much, but just a small Barnes & Noble haul. I love shopping at Barnes & Noble. This total came to all the different items that I bought, and I got a coupon for buy one, get one free cookie, because they have a Starbucks in the Barnes & Noble. My purchases came to $81.27 after tax. And they tried to sell me the membership again. I don't get the membership, and I swear I had to sit there and listen to her spiel for a full 2 minutes. Me constantly saying, no thank you, and she just kind of continued to explain, no thank you. She'd explain some more, and finally I'm like, okay. And she stopped, and she's like, so do you want it? I'm like, no thank you. And I felt bad. I get it. She's just doing her job. She has to. Everybody, I can tell, like they tell the cashiers, they have to try to sell you the membership. I get it. I don't want the membership. Please believe me when I say that. I have the credit card that's accumulating points and whatever towards my $25 gift card. I like that. I don't need the membership. I'm not paying for a membership. Please believe me when I say that. I swear I have to do that every time I go in there. And I don't want to be a jerk because I'm not a jerk. But seriously, when I say no, I mean no. So I'm going to have fun reading these. I'm going to get to reading this book tonight, The 12th Grave. Trouble with 12th Grave. I'm going to read that one tonight, at least start it. Currently I'm reading The Samurai's Tale, which is by Eric Christian Haugard. It's a book that my sister recommended. She has it, she owns it, she loves it, and she recommended it to me, and it's very easy to read. I read about halfway through it just in one sitting, so I do need to finish this at some point, but honestly, with 12th grave here. I'm not going to get much else done tonight. I also have here, I was going to start reading, I took the dust jacket off of it, but the book Good Call by Jace Robertson, one of the Duck Dynasty guys. I found those books recently at Goodwill. I have the one by Jace. I have the one called Happy, 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 which is by the dad. And then I have Psychology, which is Uncle Si. So I've got those three, which are going to be interesting to read. Who knows if I'll even keep them after that, because they're actually written with the help of somebody else, because obviously these guys aren't authors. Okay, so I'm gonna go. I just wanted to give you a quick update video. I hope y'all are doing well, and I will talk to you all later. Bye.